Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Bourbon Mountain Productions, the home of custom laser engraved magic. Whether you're looking for personalized tumblers, engraved knives, wallets, or unique decor, Bourbon Mountain Productions has something for everyone.
That's right. Bourbon Mountain is all about bringing your ideas to life with precision and passion. You dream it, they engrave it. It's that simple.
Head over to bourbonmountain.com to browse our lineup of completely customizable products. And if you're listening to this podcast, you know there's exclusive discounts waiting just for you.
So don't wait. Grab yourself something unique. Support a small business. And remember, when you think custom engraving, think Bourbon Mountain Productions.
Thanks to Bourbon Mountain for sponsoring today's episode. Now let's get to it.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yo, welcome to the show. It's the 44th scene where the games come alive, you know what I mean? Football, basketball, every sport in view. We're breaking down the plays, it's what we do. So grab your snacks and sit tight. We're diving in deep and it's gonna feel right. This is the 44th, the ultimate grind. Sports on display, just keep us in mind. Join the conversation, don't miss out the fun. With the passion for sports, we're second to none.
Hey, yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the 44th Parallel Sports Show.
What's up,
What's
Goody?
going on, Triggs?
Oh, you know, chilling like a villain.
Yo, Bresky right off rip with the sub for 7 months in a row. Let's
Oh,
go.
Bretsky.
You could do the rump shaker, huh? The thug shaker. Give me the thug shaker, dude. Shake your ass.
Shake your ass, man. Shake your ass.
Bresky, are you excited for tomorrow?
You excited for your team to draft Shedeur Saunders? Let's go. Oh. I mean, I think it's better than Jackson Dart.
He said,
Jalen
I'll take
Milroe.
you. That's what they're going to draft. Knowing the Steelers.
Right? Probably. Or they just might hold out for freaking Aaron Rodgers. Be like,
Who knows?
there's a chance he might join our team.
What's going on, Baby Nova?
Hello, Baby Nova.
Hugs.
Oh, my camera's there. We got over this way. Nah, we ain't drafting no round one, that's for sure. I mean, I've seen stranger things happen, but yeah, I don't see that happening either.
No, Tomlin put on X that they're drafting Milroe round one, and
I
then he
only see
deleted
two
it.
QBs going in round one. I don't even see Dart going in the first round. I see him going early second.
Yeah, who's the three you got? Cameron Ward and Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, them are the only two I can think of. You got Jackson Dart going in the first round? Yeah, Dart.
Yeah, Dart.
You got Saints. See, I could see the Saints taking that and spoiling fucking the Steelers' chances of getting him, but
I would be
I just
very
think
happy.
I think it all depends on who's there. Where are they picking? 9?
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, see, because I think they want boy that's going to go that I think might go to the Raiders. I think they want Ashton Jeanty.
Appreciate you, Baby Nova. Thank you for the alert.
But I think anything's possible. I mean, I don't know. Freaking Gino and Carroll says they have unfinished business together, so unless they want him to sit behind Geno Smith for a year.
Yeah, because
it's kind of high to take him, isn't it?
Gino is still performing. He at one point for pretty much half of the season last year he was leading the league in passing yards.
Yeah, that's true, but see how he does. We're gonna do a back and forth mock draft there, Bretsky.
We are.
Goody gets first pick. I get second pick. I mean,
Just,
I would too. That dude's a dude. You see what Barry Sanders said about that dude? Barry Sanders was all hype on that dude.
I mean, he's a stud. Absolutely. Let's get the other stuff out of the way, and then we'll do the mock draft. I think that'll
Let's
probably
have to
feel
do
the best.
some NBA playoff brackets going on.
NBA playoffs.
I don't blame you. Yeah, got 2 games going on right now. Game 2s, Celtics Magic, Cavaliers Heat.
Yep.
So,
Cleveland is up 1-0 right now over the Heat, and they're winning by 1 point at the end of the first.
Yep. Celtics, their game 2, they lead the Magic by 1 game. They're up right now with 1:31 left in the second, 47-43. That's still kind of anybody's game. And then to finish out the East, the Indiana Pacers, Milwaukee Bucks. Pacers are lead that series 2-0.
And then the New York Knicks and the Detroit Pistons are tied at 1-1.
Detroit basketball.
What a bounce back from the Pistons. One of the worst seasons in NBA history last year to making the playoffs this year.
14 total wins last season. 1-4.
Yeah, that's got to be comeback team of the year right there.
Yeah, I don't want OKC to win it, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, they're looking real good.
Yeah, actually, they're leading right now. They're leading their series 2-0 against the Grizzlies, but starting over there on the west side. They play tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. for Game 3.
So we'll touch on this periodically through the NBA playoffs, and then we'll talk about the championship game when it gets here.
Hey, Lakers did tie up their series 1-1. They had to come back. They had to come from behind.
Yeah, the Timberwolves kind of fell apart in the second game.
Yes, they did. But hey, it happens. You know, LeBron's the greatest basketball player to ever play the game, right? That was hilarious. I crack myself up sometimes. I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right.
Is it easier to score points in today's basketball or in the 90s?
In today's basketball.
I agree with that. So I'm just saying. I think that answers the Michael Jordan battle question right there.
I mean, for one, there's way more shooting in today's basketball, and then defense is super soft in today's basketball.
Dude, I am not bullshitting. Freaking game 2 of the Knicks, dude. Oh, I can't remember that dumb shit's that guy's player's name. I don't want to be too rude, but I've never seen somebody try to fake so many draw so many fake fouls in my life.
And that's what the NBA is nowadays.
I was like, dude, I couldn't believe that he would like go and hook an arm dribbling, and then go to step back and then like slip and fall on the ground, and then we'd get called for a penalty. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Or shoot up a 3-pointer and with nobody around and then fall and like try to like fall forward into somebody after you like shoot the ball. Like, dude, come on now. They need to tighten up that freaking flop shit. Wonder why the NBA
also wasn't a bitch.
Yeah, he wasn't. And that's why the NBA is so unpopular anymore.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They gotta give free shit away just to get people to their games.
Yep.
You don't have massive sellouts like they used to.
Yeah,
Television ratings are way down.
Crazy.
Michael Jordan changed the era of basketball, made it pretty much super freaking popular, put it in, everybody's homes type shit. And then here it is. Now nobody even wants to watch it. Turned into a circus. But yeah. Anyway,
traveling isn't even a thing anymore.
oh, I know they take 6-7 steps they want. I mean, they don't. Yeah, unless they don't like you. If you know you're not one of their favorites, they might call you for traveling.
Yeah.
But yeah, bullshit. Anyway, finish that up. Freaking Nuggets, Clippers 1-1, and then Rockets, Warriors. Warriors they lead 1-0 over the Rockets. They play tonight at 9:30. So if Jokic and Luka ever get on a team together, it's a wrap. Yeah. They're both studs, man.
Yeah, it's crazy that the two best players in the NBA right now are from across seas.
Yeah, I
from
mean,
overseas.
I'm not gonna lie because I don't really follow basketball. I know players by like name type stuff, but I don't follow just besides I'll check scores, stuff like that out. Maybe a little stats, but I've never went into like individual player bios or anything.
Yeah.
And I did not know that Luka was a point guard.
Yep.
I thought he was like Jokic. I thought he was like a big Jokic type, Jokic center. So that's I think he's a center.
Yeah, he is.
So I didn't know. I didn't know he was a point guard. 6'6", 230 or something.
I'm pretty sure he came into the league as a small forward, and then he was way better than everyone thought he was.
He did start as a small. Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd the Mavs? He was with the Mavericks, right?
Yep.
Why'd they trade him? What was the point of that?
Honestly, I have no idea.
See, Jerry Jones was all talking on a podcast about his wife crying, holding her basketball in tears when he got traded. Because he used to go to the stadium and sit in the owner's box with him and stuff. And Jerry Jones had to bring out that his wife made 17 straight free throws in a state championship basketball game. And the dude's like, oh, they allowed women to play basketball back then? It was pretty funny. Oh, they didn't like that he smokes and drinks.
The average viewership for NBA games has declined by over 80% from the late 1990s when it was at its peak to the 2020s right now when it's at its all-time low.
Oh, I believe it. That's a huge leap of viewership drop. I mean, but that's what happens when you've gone through different kinds of lockouts and like player strikes and shit like that. They changed the game so much. Same with the NHL. When they started changing everything up and changing the goal width and all this other bullshit, like they changed the speed of the game. Same with them, lockouts. They went, seasons. They went without seasons. That's how you lose viewership right there, and it's hard to get it back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
we'll jump into some Supercross next.
Go vroom vroom.
All right, so last weekend it was an East Coast race. They were at East Rutherford in New Jersey.
Jersey. That's a track that looked a little challenging.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a pretty quick track too, and I think it was I think they had some good times on it. So we're going to start with the 450s because we're going to talk about Chase Sexton. So for the qualifying, Justin Cooper actually ended up topping qualifying with the 51.4. Chase was second with the 51.5, and then Cooper was third with the 51.5. So,
I mean, even AI Ken was at 51 seconds.
Yep, they're all out there moving.
Yeah.
And the heat races, Chase Sexton ended up winning heat 1. His best lap was a 51.5. He beat second place AI Ken by 6.2 seconds. Bam Bam Barsha by 13. Shane McElrath by 16, and so on and so forth. He was riding really, really good. And then Cooper Webb ended up winning heat race 2. His best lap was a 53.1.
Ooh.
Ended up
Slow down a
beating
little
Jake.
bit.
Yeah, he ended up beating J Coop by 1.1 seconds and AP by 4.1 seconds. In the main event, Chase Sexton had the ride of his career. He ended up getting the whole shot, never looked back. His best lap was a 51.2. He beat Cooper Webb by 14.6 seconds, who was second place.
Man, that's quarter of a lap.
AP by 29.1 seconds. J Coop by 31.6.
Jeez, oh feet.
Ferrandez by 37.7. Malcolm by 42. And
Damn, what happened to
by
Ken?
58. So Chase lapped 22 through 8, which is
Crazy.
pretty crazy for a Supercross race.
Yeah. That's nuts. Damn.
At one point, he had a 19-second lead over Cooper. He ended up slowing down with like 5 minutes left when he realized he had such a big gap. But he was
Right.
just super smooth.
Yeah, he was cooking. Got out there, never looked back.
Yeah, so what's really interesting about this, I went through and I did the math. So right now, if we look at the 450 point standings, Chase Sexton is at 291. Cooper Webb is at 300. They have 3 races left. They have Pittsburgh, Denver, and Salt Lake City. If Chase goes 1-1-1 in all 3 of those, and Cooper takes second in all 3 of those, they will end up tying at 366 points,
Ooh.
and Chase will win the championship. The reason being because they tied, they'll go off whoever won the race.
Got you. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, it's still anybody's game right now. Anybody's championship to get within obviously what I guess what's Ken's point?
He's at 255.
Yeah, so it's had to be one of the top 2. So yeah, it's between any of them 2. Yeah, I don't have my good readers on, so I can't read that little print.
Pretty much, if Cooper can win at least one more of the races, and then can stay at least second place, he's good.
Well, what's first place? What, 25 points?
Yep.
What's second place?
22.
Oh, so it's okay. So you're only gaining 3 points on him, and he's down 9.
Yep.
Got you.
So
what happens with like Chase getting a first and like Webb getting a fourth?
So fourth place is 19 points.
That would gain 6.
Or it's 19 or 18. It's 18 points.
So that gave him 7 points.
Yep.
So I'd close the gap to 3. That would make it. Oof. I mean, obviously, I don't think Webb's gonna fall. I mean, you never know. Anything can happen, but
absolutely,
that's gonna be something to keep an eye on for sure.
So this is getting. So it seemed like there was going to be a lackluster season, and we kind of knew it was going to be between Cooper, Chase, and Kenny after Jet, Hunter,
Jet and Eli.
Eli. but
I
it's
mean,
turning
arguably,
into
got the two fastest guys not even riding right now.
the 100% the two fastest guys aren't riding right now.
East Rutherford, Jersey is a stadium where they held the motocross on Saturday.
Yep. So yeah, this 450 class is coming down to the wire, and it's getting interesting.
Yeah.
And then as far as the 250s, it
There's
was all
Seth,
Seth
man.
Hammaker.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Hammaker qualified with a 51.5. RJ was second with a 52.5, so he was over
Yeah.
a whole second faster. And then Tom Viel was 52.6. And Austin Faulkner came out of nowhere and actually qualified pretty decent.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a championship contender this season, and he just hasn't looked like Austin Faulkner.
Right. Yeah.
In the heat for one. Chance Thomas actually ended up getting the win here. RJ took second by 0.2 seconds.
Jeez.
It was a photo finish. And then
Austin
everyone else
Ford,
wasn't close.
Yeah.
Heat 2. Nate ended up getting Hammaker by a second.
Tom
Viel
Viel
was
by 4.
third. And then in the main event,
Of course, Seth Hammaker.
Seth Hammaker got it done.
RJ, Tom Viel.
So that means in the East Coast,
That means freaking the top freaking, like, they got lapped from 7 on back.
yep.
Gosh damn. Was that 142 and 139?
Yep, and then 135. So it's out of the top 3 right now.
Yeah. So Seth, RJ, and Tom. Oof.
They have 2 races left. They have this weekend at Pittsburgh, and then the last round, which is a showdown.
Yeah, well, Seth really has to screw up to kind of lose it.
Yeah, so I mean, if Seth can make a
I
statement,
mean, you're looking at a first and second. That ties them up
yeah,
because that's only 3 points, right?
yep,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
actually, I don't know. That's gonna be tight. That's gonna be close. Anything can happen.
yeah. RJ and Seth were tied. They were both holding a red plate at East Rutherford.
Got you.
So Seth needs to go out this weekend in Pittsburgh and make a statement, and get another win. If he does that, he has a little bit more of a cushion going into the East-West Showdown, which is good because in the East-West Showdown, you got all the West Coast guys to worry about, and the point system doesn't change. So it's a lot easier to get a gap.
Right. So one more East, and then they have a West showdown. Is that yours? Or they go West and then the showdown?
So they got one more East in Pittsburgh, and then they have a West Coast race in Denver. And then they have the East-West Showdown championship round in Salt Lake City.
Gotcha. Deegan's pretty much got the West in the bag.
Yeah, he needs 34 points, which is like a first and a 12th.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So this is Pittsburgh.
Okay. Is it what stadium? Is this in the Steelers Stadium?
Yep.
All right. Bretsky Stacks can go watch some motocross on Saturday. I don't even know if he's from there, but you know.
He's not. Yo, what's going on, Reaper? Clay, appreciate you stopping in.
What's up? ads for Reaper, man. He'll BRB. So, this is a pretty self-explanatory track.
Yeah, I do like how all the rhythms are pretty much just right there.
Yeah. Wow. Do you like these split corners like that? The high side and low side, how they're split with the
I
berm?
do because it there's always going to be a passing point on a track like this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming what they're going to do is they're going to I think most of them are going to go inside, outside, and then back inside. But
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. But I don't know.
Okay. Now.
And then they got the half jump right here, so you can do the rhythm different.
Yeah.
Which that actually might be faster because if you double and then step on, step off, step on, and then there's not a table. Never mind. So double, step on, step off,
Drop. Yeah, they'll triple.
probably triple, and then single.
Yep. They'll go there, land there, land there.
Step on, step over, step off, double, double. It's always fun trying to break these tracks down.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to do with something like this, obviously, because you can't really tell the size of everything.
Right. See, that inside's got a little jump thing to it. The outside doesn't.
You talking about right here?
No, other side. With a burnt split, the split turn with the berm.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a good track. I'm not sure how the dirt is in Pittsburgh, so I don't know if it's gonna be ruddy or a little more hard packed.
Right.
If I was Cooper Webb, I'm hoping for a ruddy track because that's where
Yeah.
he excels.
Right. Heck yeah. Nice.
And then we got UFC.
Some UFC.
Yeah, we got a good fight night card coming up this weekend.
Ooh. Here comes your boy
Yep.
coming to fight. He's gonna take an L, man. Hate to say it. He's gonna take that L, man. The fighting motherfucking nerds.
Start here.
Where are we starting? Brown?
Ikram.
You want to start at Ikram?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Has he fought since he lost to Whitaker?
No. But that was June of last year.
Yeah.
No. So he's been off for a while.
I think it's a good fight to come back to.
Yeah.
I think I think
I don't-
Ikram will probably get this done.
I think so too, because Munoz doesn't have like any solid wins against any like top contenders, really. I mean, he did beat Uriah Hall in 2022, but Uriah Hall has been like you know, not like
He was like
yeah,
a
good,
gatekeeper,
yeah,
but
like
for like the top 15.
right. He'd have great performances, and then he'd have like some crazy lackluster performances.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you. I'm on board with you. I think I'd have to give that to Ikram.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously Andre isn't striking like Whitaker, and I don't see him submitting Ikram.
Yeah, I don't either. Definitely not.
So I mean, it should be a good fight. I'm kind of curious why he took so much time off.
Maybe clearance. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Ikram gets it done.
Yeah, so do I.
And we got Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby.
To me, this
Randy
is more of like
Brown's last fight, he lost to Brian Battle in a
yeah,
very close fight.
right. And this is more like just a filler fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is a fight night, but
and then Dalby's also coming off a split decision loss.
yeah. But yeah.
Randy Brown, though he's
I
kind
like
of a
I like Dolby. He's kind of a fun fighter to watch, but
yeah. Both of them are. They're kind of like explosive.
yeah,
Not they're not like super high level. They're kind of like a
they'll get in there and bang.
yeah. They're definitely like towards the mid to lower echelon of the UFC,
Yeah, yeah,
but they go out there and they throw down.
yeah. They make for exciting fights.
Dolby's old. I'm surprised he's still fighting.
Yeah, I know. Still like him though. He's fun. He's
Yeah.
still fun to watch.
And then Michelle Pereira.
He's always fun to watch.
Yeah, that guy's wild.
Yeah.
Versus Abbas Magomedov from Germany. I'm not familiar with him.
I'm not too familiar with him neither, but he's fought on quite a few fight nights. Well, I guess
Yeah,
not
he has.
quite a few. One, 2, 3, 4. Then he
Got
just
knocked
fought on
out
the
by
pay-per-view.
Yep.
Sean Strickland.
Yeah, got knocked out by Sean Strickland. Lost to Brawlo.
Yeah.
Beat Alves.
I'm not the fighting nerd.
Yeah.
That's who's calling out Hamzat.
Yep. He has a 19-second KO from 2022.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I mean Michelle is always, super athletic, always doing crazy shit.
Yeah. He got knocked out his last fight, but in round 5. He's a trooper though. He got some crazy kicks. He does some crazy shit. Might be a
Yeah.
good. That's probably a good bounce back fight for him. He's got a shit ton of fights, and he's actually not that old. He's
Yeah,
only
he's only 31.
but the dude's got what 43 freaking MMA fights. That's a lot of fights.
Reaper, appreciate those check-ins. We're talking about some UFC, and then we're going to do a NFL mock draft here in a little bit. Shar, welcome in. How are
Hey,
you?
Shar. But yeah, exciting. I'm not super familiar with the next 2 guys, to be honest with you.
Like Giga Kadzi. He's coming
Okay,
off a loss
I
to
know.
Arnold
Yes,
Allen.
yeah.
Beat Alex Casares.
Bruce Leroy. Oh no, that's
Lost,
different. Yeah,
lost to
yeah. That's Bruce Leroy, man.
Yep. Lost to Calvin Cater.
Oh yeah, Kelvin's no joke though. Ar-
Yeah.
Arnold Allen's no joke. So he's fought some stiff comp.
Yep. Beat Cub Swanson, Edson Barboza.
And this dude's on a 3-fight win streak. A striker versus a mixed martial artist. Does that mean they're going to keep it on the feet?
Probably.
That could be. Usually these lighter dudes, they'll throw down, man. Should be a good fight.
Yeah, it should be for sure. And then Anthony Smith versus Zhang Ming Yang.
Yang.
Honestly, this is Anthony Smith's retirement fight. I would love to see him go out there and get a win right off in the sunset.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible.
But
That's,
how he has looked in his last few fights, I don't know.
I mean, this Ming Yang's coming off of like 8 knockouts in a row. And then before that, he had a submission. Then he had a knockout. Then he had a submission. This dude's finished his past, what, freaking 9 to 11 opponents.
Yeah, that's
This dude has never won a decision fight. He's lost. He's got 6 losses, but they're either by getting submitted or KO'd or TKO'd. Oh, yeah, did lose 1 decision, but he's never won a decision. That's freaking crazy.
yeah.
Every fight he's won, he's finished the damn fight. That's crazy.
He's definitely a striker.
Yeah. Well, when you
Zero
go
takedown average.
and when you got that many freaking you have 12 KOs out of your 18 victories.
Yeah, that's
freaking nuts.
it's not good for Anthony.
Yeah, I know. Like if this was, obviously the competition's like way different, but again, Anthony Smith has freaking won one fight in the last 4.
Yeah, and,
And
the
that
guy
was
has so many miles on him.
Yeah. Yeah. 59 fights.
Yeah.
Freaking nuts. Yeah. Poor Anthony. It's gonna be bad, I think.
I think it could be.
And then on to the main event. This is gonna be a fucking killer fight. The fighting fucking nerds are no joke.
They're not.
I know, and I like Ian Gary too. He's a good fighter. Some of his fight, the one fight was kind of like a little lackluster, but
The MVP one.
yeah. Neither of these guys have fought, top 5 type opponents yet. So,
Well, Ian has.
oh yeah, besides, he fought Shavkat. That is true. So this would be a nice.
And
What's
Cannonier, or not Cannonier.
Magny?
Jeff Neal.
Oh, Jeff Neal. That's right. Yeah, because Carlos fought in November and he KO'd in the first round Neil Magny. Li Jinglang KO'd him. And then other than that, I'm not sure who.
I don't know if you remember
Any of these
Ian's
other
fight with
guys
Neil
are.
Magny, but it was super annoying.
Was it? I don't remember that. What's the fight? Remember we were talking about? We couldn't remember the fight.
It was Jeff Neal.
Oh, was it the Jeff Neal
Because
fight?
it was a split decision.
Got
but I haven't rewatched it yet. I don't.
Me neither.
Because I don't remember like what happened.
I know, because we could talk about almost all the other fights. So like, I don't understand how we couldn't remember that fight. Because I was looking at the things, and you were like, it was last week, and you're like, no, he never fought him. I'm like,
Yeah.
he did. You're like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, because I know they were. I remember they were supposed to fight and it got canceled. I forgot that they did fight though.
Yeah, it was the Volkanovski Ela, and then the Robert Whitaker Paulo Costo, and that's the when Marab out grappled freaking Henry. Yeah,
Yeah, the Gary Neil Magny fight. Ian Gary beat the brakes off him, but he could have finished him like a ton of times, and he just like would let him get back up. He after so in the presser or whatever, Neil Magny made a comment that he was gonna beat Ian like he beats his kids.
yeah.
So then he got a bunch of backlash, and then Ian was like, "This man beats kids, blah blah blah." So then he was like, "I just wanted to punish him for the 5 rounds or whatever."
The thing, so Ian came. Here's my thing. Ian came out with a bunch of hype, right? Like,
he
and he
did.
started out like in the UFC from starting as UFC in 2021, KO, decision, KO, KO. But then after that, decision, split decision, and then he lost by unanimous, which was a really good fight, really close, good fight.
Yeah,
I don't think it was like the Jeff Neal fight. I mean, that was kind of. But it's just it's hard to decision somebody who's just as good as you on the feet.
yeah, absolutely.
We'll
Yo,
see.
fine too. Welcome in. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? Yeah, I'm excited for the fight. I don't know. I'm on the Fighting Nerds bandwagon right now, just because. Why not?
I hear
They're
you.
freaking awesome. 18-0 in the UFC.
I mean, and they're all the real deal. Every single one of them.
Yeah, there's not really a slouch out of them. If you had to pick the slouch out of them, it'd be the 185er. That's your decision fighter right there,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
but he's dominant though most of the time.
He is. Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's good, but I like where they leave no question mark. I mean, he doesn't leave question marks neither, because obviously he dominates his fights. They're not like barely etched by split decisions or controversial decisions, right?
Right. He just doesn't have the same killer instinct as
Right.
the other guys.
So I'm excited for that. Like, I would seriously, because Prates is he's a monster on his feet, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
but I would like to see, because I wonder, does he have a Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Does he have a black belt? Does he have any jiu-jitsu? He's a striker.
Oh yeah.
Plain as
No,
day.
they're all black belts.
Yeah, so like, I'm just saying, he gets by Ian Gary. You got freaking Sean Brady.
Yep.
You got freaking Shavkat. You got Belil.
Yeah, Carlos Prates has 100% takedown accuracy.
All right, so I'm gonna have to rewatch some of his fights just because
I think
I want to see a little more, right?
yeah, I think Ian is definitely the most dangerous guy
That he's fought in so far.
that
Absolutely.
he's going to be stepping in with.
Hey, I agree with that.
And I don't think that's the same for Ian. I think Shavkat was probably the most dangerous guy that Ian's fought to date.
On paper, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, technically, we don't know.
Right.
Because if you look, nobody's tested this guy yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy hasn't been tested. I mean, he's knocking motherfuckers out in the first 2 rounds. TKO, knockout, whatever. KO, TKOs. So he's stopping fights quick.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really, really interesting fight. The one thing I will say is I hope it's the fight that we're thinking it's gonna be, and
Yeah.
it doesn't turn into a long drawn out fight because they're both scared of each other's power.
Hesitation waiting. Yeah. I know that's some of them can happen too, where we think they're gonna be just crazy badass bangers. And then, that shit happens. But
Because I mean, all it takes is like they just got to feel each other's power, and then after that, the fight could slow way down.
right.
Exactly, Trip. Yeah, it
Yep,
just
for sure.
ends up like a slow chess match.
Which I don't mind some of them at times, depending on where they're at and what they're doing.
Absolutely, as long as they're being active in the chess match.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I like the ground games. Like people want to say that people are like, I don't like somebody that takes somebody down and just lays there and doesn't try to advance, doesn't try to do anything like that. Get yelled at by the ref, so he throws like 2 hammer fists and then goes back to just laying there. I don't like that, but I like the Khabib Islam type shit. So Belil to me is kind of a boring fighter.
Yeah,
He tries to pass and he tries to do that, but he doesn't exert too much energy and he doesn't try to do enough damage on the ground. But I understand. I mean, he's just not as dominant on the ground. He's dominant getting him to the ground.
right.
But when it comes to chess down there, he's a little slower to make his moves.
Well,
I think he's
Belil's
playing. I
supposed
guess
to be-
he's playing chess, and Habib and Islam and maybe even Marab. They're playing fucking checkers.
Yeah, so like Belil's, what he's famous for is like you said, he'll go down there and throw like 2 hammer fists that are like decent, and then he'll throw like 10 that are just like
Yeah. just to keep moving. Just keep moving.
Trip. Love the Patty fight. He surprised the shit out of me. How dominant his performance was.
Yeah. Patty the Baddies is a real fucking deal. Like, I'm excited, dude. Like, I want to see him fight Ilya. I really would. I would so love to see that.
I don't know if you saw it. Ilya said he would do it.
Well, then he's posting on freaking Instagram or whatever that at freaking 317. I mean, I've seen reports that he's fighting for a fucking title.
Yeah.
And it's a lightweight title, and then people are talking about it's going to be an interim, and I'm like, why is it going to be an interim? I can't already call the fucking pay-per-view, like, or unless. But I heard rumors that Belil might pull out.
Oh.
Like I've read different, but again, it's an internet. You don't know what's true and what's not, what's facts and what's not. But like, and then they're saying like Dana, like if he has to withdraw, Dana's gonna make him vacate. And then because people were all pissed off with them comments that supposedly Dana made because John Jones is doing the same fucking thing, like whatever. He's like not wanting to fight for fucking till November of this fucking year. He wants to hold up till fucking November. So like he's gonna like, I guess I'm not saying Tom Aspinall has to accept the fight in June, but like to me that's John Jones is wanting that fight because he's hoping Tom Aspinall loses.
I don't think Tom loses the Cyril Gane though. Let's be real.
I don't either. I really don't. But again, and then he just gets done with that. And depending on if he takes any damage, you want him to turn around and fight in 5 months, where you want the whole fucking year off.
Right.
If you refuse to fight, fucking vacate your title, and then when you're fucking ready to fight, come back and try to earn it back.
Yeah.
Like every other fucking person that doesn't want to fight or for whatever reason does. Don't just sit there. And I'm not saying, I know he's just playing mind games and mental games and doing whatever he wants to do because that's what John Jones does. But at some point, you got to admit to yourself, you don't want to fight the dude until you're whatever mentally ready.
Right.
You can say what he wants, but come on, it's been long enough. You fucking don't unify the belt when you should have unified the belt instead of fighting fucking Grandpa Stipe.
Yeah.
And then now you're saying that, okay, you won that. Tom's already defended his fucking interim title. Shouldn't even have to defend an interim title. You should fucking
No,
get
not at
next
all.
shot at the belt. I mean, come on. And then to tell him, no, you need to have one more fight and defend that belt one more time before you get a crack at me. Come on. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like, and if John really isn't going to be ready until November, why even do an interim title fight at that point?
Right.
I mean,
I
get the
don't-
face signed.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Supposedly they already had it set and it was going to be fucking coming up. Yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, fucking hours later, reports that Dana White says, no, you can have your 6 months. Well, wouldn't your 6 months be from your last fight?
Which, if that was the case, would be next month.
I mean, so what is it? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So October would be 6 months, but they're talking November. If you're talking 6 months from now, you need 6 months to prepare. That's what he says.
Yeah,
Even in his fucking tweets, he or whatever you want to call whatever he posts on X or wherever the fuck he posts.
yeah, Twitter. I mean, it's X now, but yeah, it's Twitter.
Yeah, so you want 6 months. You want 6 months from June. You need 6 months from that date. You need 6 months from now. 6 months from your last fight. When you need your 6 months. And
Right.
who in the fuck needs 6 months to train for a fight?
Yeah, but a fight camp is usually maximum 8 weeks,
Right.
but typically 6 or less.
So I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, you're a big, huge John Jones fan. Explain what he's doing. I can't.
I have no idea.
Besides freaking making the UFC making Dana White look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly, Trip. Patty will get 100 pounds out of camp and then be ready in 8 weeks. Hey, I did see an interview with Patty the Batty that DC was putting on, and DC asked him after his last fight before he come in this one, why he didn't stack on all that weight anymore. And Patty says, because I didn't hang out in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's true. After, I don't know if you saw, after the fight, he drank that night 5 milkshakes, and he's up to 198 pounds right now.
Yeah, I believe it. That's fucking crazy. That's a weight bully.
Yeah,
But can you believe how quick he can turn himself around and get his ass in shape?
it's crazy.
And people can say what they want. Have you seen that dude completely gas where he can't fucking throw anymore, or can't defend, or can't do anything?
No,
He did say that because he said if he wasn't fighting and have to get healthy at times, he'd be a diabetic. That's what Patty said in an interview.
yeah. He after he went back home, he was like, if I'm fighting in America, I need to go home as soon as possible because I get fat.
Yeah, right. Dude, I hope he comes like right. Yeah, dude, he freaking dog walked Michael Chandler. Like, people can say it with Michael Chandler, but Michael Chandler has only fought the best of the best since he's got to the UFC.
Absolutely.
I do disagree with Dustin Poirier's. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I think it'd be a good fight, but I'd rather see Patty fight a fucking Gagey, or I'd rather see him fight Ilya. That's the fight I want to see.
Ilya said the only way he'll do that, he did say he would do it because that's the only other fight that interests him other than the title fight. But the only way he'll do it is if it's in the stadium in Spain.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Gagey and Patty would be a really good fight.
It should be. It depends on what Justin shows up.
Yeah, but I don't know. Gagey gasses. That's a problem.
Exactly.
Gagey gasses. If Gagey doesn't gas, that's be a dominant. I mean, that could be a dominant fight, like back and forth, really good fight. But if he gasses, oof, does an adrenaline dump like he did against Habib, oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just something about Justin though. Like sometimes he just shows up to a fight and he doesn't look like Justin. Like
Yeah,
the Max
yep,
fight, for example.
yeah. I mean, I didn't think he looked bad against Max.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
mean,
I
he
thought it was a
didn't look.
good back and forth. I didn't think it was like a dominant Max going up to that knockout. Like I don't think Max dominated that fight.
I mean, I think he
I,
won. He would have won the decision if it went the
I
distance.
oh, for sure. I think he would have won the decision, but I don't think it was like Max was like that far out on the scorecards. I mean,
No, I
have
mean Justin
pull
looked
it up
really
and
good
check out
early.
significant strikes and shit like that. I mean, I guess I'd have to break down that fight again, but by watching it and stuff like that. But I think Patty's got more power than fucking Max too.
Oh, way more power. Yeah, so Max was 181 significant strikes out of 309 thrown. Justin was 103 out of 199.
I guess that's quite a few. How many leg kicks?
I don't think this is gonna tell me.
Got you.
So in round one, Justin landed 12, Max landed 25. Round two, Justin landed 18, Max landed 30. Round three, Justin landed 20, Max landed 29.
Yeah,
Round four, they
that's
both
crazy.
landed 35. And then in the last round, Max landed 62, Justin landed 18.
Yeah, Max has one of the best gas tanks, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like some of the
Let's see if I can.
Whose gas tank did we pick when we did build a fighter?
You picked Marab, I picked Kobe.
Oh yeah, yeah, Marab. 5 fucking rounds of running around like an animal.
Yeah.
Fucking dude's insane.
Yeah, I can think of 4 guys that have like really good gas tanks. Off the top of my head. There's probably more, but it's I mean Marab, Kobe, Max, and Usman.
Yeah, I don't know about Usman gets tired. Like later in rounds, like he got to slow stuff down and start using his jab.
Yeah. But he's usually pretty good at I guess he's good at stamina management.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I agree with that. That's kind of that's like an Islam.
Yeah.
Habib used to gas himself on his feet. But he never but on the ground, dude, he like never really gassed. But he's never been usually in long enough to do that. But I don't know. I'd like to see somebody be as well. I don't know. UFC is going to get pretty crazy these next few months with fucking people not wanting to fight or waiting to see what happens. I mean, we're not going to know what Islam does until fucking after what, May 10th?
Yep, May 10th.
So after that, we'll see what Islam's going to do.
People are saying Islam should be stripped.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he won't fight the rightful contender in Ilya.
How is he the rightful contender?
I have no idea, but it's all over UFC groups on Facebook, and I was just like, "What are you
But
guys talking about?"
What are these same people saying about John Jones?
They said the same thing. They had a picture of John Jones and Islam, and it said these guys need to be stripped.
When was Islam's last fight? February?
January.
January.
Yep.
So the dude fought 4 months ago, and you're already telling me he needs to strip. They need to strip him a title. That's
Apparently.
fucking hilarious. At January 18th. So I don't see a problem with him waiting, but again, I still think it's unfair if Bilal loses and he goes up and fights for a title. You know what I mean? And goes up, but I don't think that's fair if Bilal goes up and fights JDM when you got Shavkat still waiting.
Right.
But again, you can't sit there and hold up a division when somebody gets injured, neither, right?
Yeah,
So, but again, so I don't know. I mean,
don't know.
I'm not saying Brady is automatically in the title picture. I could see him needing one more fight.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I feel like the UFC plays a lot of favorites, and if they're gonna do stuff, they need to do it for every champion and not just certain champions.
is Islam one of the ones that just went off ground control? Absolutely not. He knocks motherfuckers out, chokes them out.
Yeah, no, Islam is he's a dog.
I mean, if you look at, so we'll go to Islam's profile here. Islam has 27 wins, 1 loss. Out of his 27 fights, he has 18 finishes.
Yeah, his last 5 have been KO, sub, decision, KO, sub, sub.
So from, let's see. So from March 6th, 2021, he's went to decision 1 time. Out of 9 fights. And that was a crazy good fight against Volkanovski. Yeah, Islam is a freaking monster. That's why I'm not quite sure Paddy the Baddy's ready for that kind of fight yet, but Paddy could surprise you too. I just think Islam's too good all around.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing about Paddy. We've never seen him tested.
Yeah, and I mean not really. But that's why I said I'd like him to fight like an Ilya or he's not gonna fight Poirier. Poirier's gonna fight one more fucking time. He wants a retirement fight and a big money fight.
Yeah.
So that's off the fucking table. And people are saying that Gaethje should be next. Other than some half and half, I guess. Half are saying that Gaethje should get the title fight, and the other half are saying that freaking Ilya, which I don't agree with Ilya.
Yeah.
He's not even ranked in the lightweight division.
I want O'Malley. I'm a huge Sean O'Malley fan, but Merab is one crazy tough motherfucker.
I like O'Malley too, but I hate to say it. I think it's gonna be the same kind of fucking fight. I really do. There's not gonna be a finish. It's gonna go to decision. And I just think that fucking Merab's gonna grapple him. And shit talk while he's doing it.
Sean O'Malley guillotine choke 2nd round.
I wouldn't be mad. He didn't look like himself because Merab put stupid pressure on you. He's super fucking fast too.
Yeah. And O'Malley was allegedly injured.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Because if O'Malley can keep the range and pick him apart with frickin' his boxing, like it could
Or
be a
even
long
catch
night
him,
for Marab.
even catch him like you call it Eljo.
Yeah, and yeah, it's possible.
When Eljo rushed in, got dropped.
I would I like dominant fighters. Like I mean, I don't like them. Like I wanted Umar to beat Marab. Umar gassed, plain and
Yeah.
simple. And I think that was a huge step for Umar. Like obviously step up, stuff like that. And I think he'll be back.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But it's they need to do something. Like yeah, it wouldn't hurt my feelings, you know, if freaking O'Malley wins that fight.
Appreciate the lurk, Juicy.
Absolutely. Yeah, but like I said, there's some. I want to make some of these freaking fights official. There's nothing official for freaking 317 yet.
Yeah, I know. Which I don't know. I feel like it could
They
just
don't
be
have a
like
venue yet, do they? Or is that going to be
it's Vegas.
Okay, that's going to be Vegas, T-Mobile. I thought somebody said they were still looking for a venue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Did you
It's in
see
Vegas.
Leon's brother TKO'd his opponent in the main event of PFL?
I did. Yep.
Yeah. So, we got another fight night the following weekend too. That's a good main event. Ooh, that's a good. There's some good fights on that card too. Damn, we'll talk about them next week. But damn, this dude back again. Holy shit, this dude. That's crazy. Jeremy Stevens is fucking coming back again to fight.
Yeah, I'm really really curious to see what happens with 317.
Yeah. Me too. They do like Islam Elia as the main event, and then like an Aspinall fucking Gon co-main or some. Hey, Amanda Nunes says she's coming back. When somebody asked Dana White if she's gonna fight again, and he's like, "Is she gonna fight again?" And then like they pan over to her, and she's going like this. But what kind of fighting? She didn't. I mean, that didn't say UFC, right?
Right.
Didn't do some jujitsu or some kind of grappling judo type. Who knows what the fuck it is?
What's going on, Grenade Maid?
Hello.
She's gonna come back to
Fight Kayla because
fight
according
Kayla.
to what's her name, Pena, she hates Kayla more than she hates her.
Yep.
Aren't they training partners, or weren't they before Amanda retired?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Is there bad blood there? I don't know. They said that Pena said that she can't cut that extra pound, so
We'll see.
she drops down like she can fight at 136, but for the title fight she got to come in at 135, right? Or whatever they got to fight at. Is it 135? 145? What the fuck they got to fight at? I think it's 135, isn't it?
145.
Oh, 145?
Yeah.
Oh, this shows
Oh, appreciate you, Grenade Maid.
Kayla Harrison 136 and Juliana is 134. But they fight at 135? What's the weight class? I'm confused now. Divisional rankings. I'm going to take this down here. Oh,
I'm gonna sound like garbage now.
oh, what happened? Your mic die?
My headset died.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, way too fucking far. Oh, did I go to pound for pound? No, in division. Fuck. 115, 125, 135 is the bantamweight. So she got to weigh 135.
Oh, 135. Okay.
Yeah, there's no more 145. That's what Amanda fought, 135, 145, right?
Yeah, 135, 145.
Because they made technically the 145 for
Sideboard.
Cyborg. Yeah, so there's no more 145. So yeah, they got 135.
And then Amanda went up there and knocked her head off, and then they were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, she still held both titles for a while. I don't think she ever lost the one.
She didn't.
Yeah. Sports buffs. I don't know about sports buffs.
This is what Ian Gary said about Islam. He can jump the queue if he wants to. He's Islam Makhachev. He's the pound for pound #1. You got to give respect when respect is due. And if that man turns up and says, "I want to be next," I think everyone in the welterweight division gives the okay. And I think if you try to argue that, you don't have respect for the greatest in the world.
That's what Ian said?
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't make sense because as of right now, who's everyone's pound for pound GOAT right now?
Islam Makhachev.
So you go, yeah. They do have Ely as the #2 ranked pound for pound in the world, though. And then John Jones,
Gary
then Marab.
Gary continued with, "I think he's an absolute disaster for everyone in the division if he comes up and doesn't have to cut weight. He's the perfect example of the new evolution of fighters. Great everywhere. You look at Khabib, and Khabib was dominant at grappling. Islam is the exact same, but probably more clean when it comes to his grappling. And when you look at Islam on the feet, he can crack. I think he makes the welterweight division even more fun, and I would love to test myself against him one day."
Who said that?
Ian Gary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't. I like Belil. He's a good cat. He's pretty cool. But of course, Bourbon could take any of them. Bourbon, you could take at anybody. But anywho,
Francis Ngannou. Yep, Bourbon got him.
Bourbon got Francis. Francis who? But yeah, like I wouldn't mind to see Islam go up and get tested by. Islam doesn't. He doesn't. People. That's what I don't get. People call him like a weight bully and stuff like that, but he's not that much. He doesn't walk around at fucking 200 pounds like some of these other lightweights.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd like to know what Ely is walking around at right now. Really.
He told Joe Rogan he walks around between 185 and 190.
185, 190.
Yeah.
And he cuts down to 145.
He was, yeah.
Holy shit. Islam, that's what Islam's most like his weight most like when he walks around like not in camp, which he's pretty much always in some kind of training. It's like 185
Yeah.
at his heaviest.
Well, yeah, Max, who is considered a big featherweight, walks around at 172.
Yeah. Yeah, man, can you imagine cutting that much weight? That's fucking crazy. I don't know. I still would like to see Ilya fight one. I don't care who would just fight one fighter. Get yourself a title shot that way. You want us to move on?
I was just make sure I got the right thing.
Oh, got you. I'm like, Yeah, we'll touch more on some UFC next week because I mean I could sit and talk UFC all night long.
Oh yeah,
That's
same.
that's just me. So
Yeah, and next week we'll have this card
go
to
over
go
that.
back over, and then we got another fight night coming up that's pretty good as well.
Oh, I think it's actually a better card minus the main event.
Yeah.
I mean, the main event's gonna be a banger too, but not like this one.
Well, are we ready to hop into some football then?
Yeah, some draft.
All right, so we're gonna be doing a mock draft for the whole first round. I'm gonna be picking odd. Triggs will be picking even.
You're gonna pick odds. I'm picking evens. Are we gonna let the viewers grade our draft after we're done?
If they want to, go ahead. Let us know how we do. All right, the Tennessee Titans are on the clock, and the pick is in.
Damn, that was quick.
With the first pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward.
Cam Ward, huh?
Yep. How do I draft him?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta hit start.
There
There
you
we go.
So I have the number 2 pick, and it's the Cleveland Browns. And it's kind of going to be pretty easy. It's going to be what like 100% of everybody in the world's thinking right about now. And I got the Cleveland Browns taking, to me, probably the best player in the draft. Maybe second best. It's arguably first, whatever. Travis Hunter, Cleveland Browns with a number 2 pick.
All right, New York is on the clock. And I have them picking Jalen Walker out of Georgia.
No, you don't.
Yep.
What? He's like the third best fucking end in this draft. You just
Yep.
screwed up my whole big board.
But look, we're talking about New York here.
They gave me that dumb to blow that shit. Oh man, that's so wants me to just freaking switch up my freaking number 4 pick to the New England Patriots. But I'm gonna have to hold firm, and I'm gonna have to stick to what to me is their number one need, and that's offensive tackle, and that's gonna be Will Campbell, LSU. Damn, I don't know how I left him on the board at freaking.
All right. Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock, and I have them picking Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter. Oh. So I got the Las Vegas Raiders with the number 6 pick. And they want this guy with a passion. They're taking Ashton Jeanty, running back out of Boise.
The New York Jets are on the clock, and I have them taking Armin Membo out of Missouri. Got to work on that O-line for old Justin Fields.
All right. Carolina Panthers with the number 8 pick. He's not falling past here at all. So Abdul Carter.
I picked Abdul Carter.
Where'd you pick him at?
The Jags.
Oh, I thought you went O-line.
Can't scroll
Can't
back.
see I can't see your board. So you picked him?
Yeah.
So that's all right. Then I'm gonna pick Jalen Walker, linebacker out of Georgia.
You gotta find him.
You gotta go the other way, bro. Right there, back up. Right there.
there.
Oh,
Out of Indiana.
no, he's definitely out of Georgia.
Where do they have him under edge?
Did we already take him?
Oh, I didn't think so.
You can't see who's already been drafted.
Oh yeah, we took him. Oh yeah, I took him. I took him. Number 2.
See, we need to see who's been drafted. This is fucking nuts.
All right, there we go. We can see who's been drafted now.
Where at?
The grayed
Okay.
out ones.
Okay. All right, so I'm on the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
All right, so then now I guess I'm gonna take Mason Graham.
Out of Michigan.
Ooh, you get to get your New Orleans Saints.
Yep. And I am going with Shedeur Sanders because I really hope they go for a back.
That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. All righty. So the Chicago Bears, I'm going to take Tyler Warren, tight end out of Penn State. They wanted that running back. He's off the board. I think they go get a nice all-around arguably the best. I still think freaking Colton's Loveland's just as good.
I got the 49ers taking Kelvin Banks out of Texas.
Kelvin Banks,
Offensive tackle. Dallas Cowboys.
What's that? The Niner? Oh, you wait. Oh yeah, your odds. I'm evens. So I got the Dallas Cowboys. This might be a little bit crazy because that'd be 2 in the top 15. But I'm going to take Omarion Hampton, running back out of North Carolina.
All right, Miami Dolphins. I got them going Will Johnson out of Michigan.
All right. That's not a bad pick. Go to your OTs. So I think they definitely need an O lineman. Ooh. That's gonna be, I don't know, that's a big fucking reach. Oh man. Go to wide receivers. I'm taking right there McMillan. Taking him. Colts are getting a target.
I have the Atlanta Falcons taking Mikael Williams out of Georgia.
So I have go to D tackles,
He tackles.
defensive line.
Uh,
Up on. Derek Harmon off the board.
all right. Cincinnati Bengals. I have them going Mike Green out of Marshall.
Ooh, the sack leader last season.
Yep.
I got Seattle. Go, yep, right up wide receiver. Right there, they're going to take Matthew Golden.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to go draft Jihad Campbell out of Alabama.
Alrighty, the Denver Broncos. Go, I think he's still there. They're going to take Travion Henderson, running back out of Ohio State. Ooh, what you gonna do with the
Pittsburgh
Steelers?
Steelers.
What you gonna do with the Steelers? Are you gonna let them run with the quarterbacks that they have? Because are you gonna freaking be like, fuck it? I gotta get one. I have to have one right now, so I'm taking fucking Jackson Dart.
No, I'm just kidding. Jalen Milroe. No, Jackson Dart.
Ooh, that's crazy, crazy, crazy. That's a stretch. If they thinking they need one for this season, that's crazy. Oh, so for my number 22 pick, I want to pick the next. I don't think he's gone yet. Go tight end right there, Colston Loveland out of Michigan.
Going back to be with Jim.
That's right.
The Green Bay Packers are going to go Jahdae Barron out of Texas.
Good pick. So the Minnesota Vikings. Yep. So originally I had them taking Nick, but seeing Malachi Starks is still there, we're taking Malachi.
The Houston Texans. I have them taking Emeka Egbuka out of Ohio State, wide receiver.
Alrighty. So you're on wide receivers. Go to all.
What's going on, Medusa?
Hey,
All is there we
go back. Go up some. Ooh, damn, that motherfucker's dropping. But who am I? I'm picking. Yeah, I'm picking for the Rams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a O lineman. So obviously, I ain't got my. Is that IOL? Yeah, I want right there. Josh Simmons. Yep. Josh Simmons off the board.
Baltimore Ravens are going to go Shamar Stewart out of Texas A&M.
Really? Knowing that that's where I was going with my next pick? Man, that's messed the fuck up. So now I got to go James Pierce Jr. for the Detroit Lions because I don't care. I know we need some offensive help, but you know what? I'm fucking getting some help for Aiden Hutchinson. I'm getting a fucking edge rusher. Plain and simple.
Washington is going to stay on the edge rush, and they're going to go Donovan. Not even going to try to say his last name, out of Boston College.
Go to DL. Kenneth Grant out of Michigan, going to the Buffalo Bills.
I got the Kansas City Chiefs taking Tyler Booker out of Alabama.
All righty. And then go back to that edge. You know what? Go to linebackers. So that's a big jump. They did lose. Nah, man, they're. I guess give me right there Schwarzinger. We're going that route.
All right, let's see how we did. We got a B for the Eagles. All right, we'll just start from the top. We got an A for the Cardinals. A+ for the Falcons. A+ for the Ravens.
That defense was a monster, but their O-line was fucking solid. They were solid all around. They definitely don't need a running back. They don't need receivers. They got a solid tight end. Like, I don't know where you would go on offense unless you're just going for depth, and that's kind of what I did on the opposite side of the ball.
A for the Buffalo Bills. A for the Panthers. A for the Bears. A+ for the
Oh, you got an A+
Bengals.
for Mike Green.
A+ for Travis Hunter. A for the Cowboys.
A+ for us Falcons in the same sense. It's shocking.
Oh, you're a
B-
Falcons fan? Reaper, we can't be friends anymore.
B+ for the running back for Denver.
A+ for the Detroit
A+.
Lions.
Look at me
James
go.
Jr. A+ for the Packers. A for the Texans. B+ for the Colts. B+ for the Jaguars.
That should have been a fucking A for Abdul Carter dropping to 5.
Tyler Booker with the Kansas City Chiefs is an A. A+ for the Raiders.
Getting
Ashton
that running
Gentry.
back.
A for the Rams and Josh Simmons.
Let's go.
A+ for the
Look
Chargers
at me
and
go
Colson
getting.
Loveland.
Look at them tying them back up. Woo!
A+ for the
I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Goody's a New Orleans Saints fan.
Yep. Who dat, baby? A+ for the Vikings. A+ for the Patriots. A+ for the Saints.
A+ getting a quarterback.
A for the Giants.
How the hell you get an A for the Giants and you leave getting Abdul Carter on the fucking board? That's nuts.
Jalen Walker is a dog.
He is, but he is not Abdul Carter. Why, Goody? Why it got to be like that?
I mean, look, Reaper. All I'm gonna say is
he liked the colors when he was little and stuck with it.
And we didn't choke our Super Bowl away. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, true story. Everyone gets an A. We did have a B. I think my last pick was a B.
I mean,
but I
Rimbo from the Jets.
Right there is my B.
You
got an A for Jackson Dart. A mid to second round, late second round, mid second round pick going in the first fucking round at 21. That's fucking crazy.
Hey, Steelers need a QB bad. Aaron Rodgers is giving them the runaround.
Aaron Rodgers can't decide what he wants to do. He's got to get his mind right.
A+ for the Niners. A for the Seahawks. A+ for the Bucks. A+ for the Titans. And A+ for Washington.
Why you gotta throw salt in the wound? They'll never be forgiven. So loud. 3 in Super Bowls. Yeah, it's, there are some crazy there are some crazy picks through my big board, kind of all over the place a little bit. But I'm with you. I didn't for some reason I could see the Saints taking Sanders, but I know like 80% of the boards have them going 21 with the Steelers, but
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some moves. I think there's going to be some trades, big trades going on.
Let's see what everyone is saying.
Well, I got one up right now on NFL Network, and we weren't close. Some of them we were close, but
Oh, okay. This is in the most recent mock draft. The New Orleans Saints are predicted to select Ashton Jeanty in the first round, with the trade to select Jackson Dart later in the first round.
really, that would be horrible. But I don't see him being there unless they
9?
trade up. He's not going to be there at 9.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't see him getting past the Raiders unless somebody trades up to 6 and he drops the Raiders drop back past 9. I got Bucky Brooks mock draft up right now, and he's got the New Orleans Saints taking Will Johnson, the cornerback out of Michigan.
I'd be okay with that. Some people are
And-
saying they're going to take Mason Graham too, if he's still there.
Yeah, I got this one. He's got Mason Graham going number 5 to the Jaguars. They have your Jalen Walker going number 8 to the Panthers. That you picked going to the Giants.
Yeah, I agree, Reaper. I have no idea why the Raiders got rid of Josh Jacobs.
Money, maybe? What's going on with Derek Carr?
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, he has a shoulder issue.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to be traded because he figured that the team was gonna draft a quarterback, and now he's expected to sit out the whole 2025 season due to previously undisclosed shoulder injury.
Also, basically, he's going to say, well, I want to be traded and whatever. If you hold you, like, I'm just going to sit out the season anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going to answer any more questions about Derek. Ooh. Maybe a little drama. Maybe they will take frickin' Sanders.
I hope so, because Derek Carr is not the answer.
He's not. No, for sure. Definitely not. You know what? I wouldn't be mad, but I also wouldn't be mad if they could make a trade and then take that running back and then take fucking Jackson Dart late, like way late. Like that wouldn't hurt my feelings any. I'm just saying.
I'm laughing at Reaper's comment.
When to move on, a terrible head coach. These idiots of mine Brought Raheem Morrissey back here to coach. Oh shit.
Ugh. Yeah, I was pretty happy that they moved on from Dennis Allen.
So, Reaper, who's going to be your starting quarterback this season? Were you shocked that Kirk Cousins showed up to voluntary workouts? I so thought he was going to go to the fucking Cleveland Browns.
I
Like,
did too.
I so thought it, but they won't release him. They want to get something out of him, and nobody wants to give him anything. Like, could this I was shocked. Oh yeah, Michael Penix definitely be the starter. I have to agree with that. I don't know what maybe he just doesn't want to let go. But like, maybe the Steelers will come up and do some kind of bullshit trade and take Kirk Cousins. Brutsky Stacks might like Kirk Cousins,
I could see that, honestly, because I mean he is trying to get out of Atlanta.
especially if fucking the Saints take Sanders or something like that, and
Yeah.
like they're like, what the fuck?
I could
Because
even
they have no fucking buddy.
Mason Rudolph, baby.
They have, like I said, they have nobody. I might as well go play quarterback.
with the shoulder how it is, you'll be
Exactly.
just as
We're
good.
paying $180 million for a 37-year-old to be a backup, one playoff win under his belt. The things the Falcons do in our 60 years, hey, I feel your pain. Come on. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. At least your team didn't go 0-16.
So, according to this article on NFL.com, the Steelers plan to add 2 more QBs. Aaron Rodgers' uncertainty won't affect any draft plans.
Yeah.
So maybe they are gonna go for Kirk Cousins and still drafted Jackson Dart.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, what kind of I mean, to me it's an experiment. What do you think Sam Darnold does in Seattle? Do you think he still has the same kind of year he had in Minnesota?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, but the freaking the Lions were freaking dead in the water, man. I mean, they were still getting games won and stuff, but when you're depleted that much, have that many fucking injuries, that many starters out, no freaking depth. I didn't think it was going to be the Washington that did it, but Goff had a pretty shitty first half of that game.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I mean, if that's a healthy Lions team, they're probably Super Bowl champions right now.
yeah, I agree. Or at least they would have made it to the dance.
Yeah.
Of course, the way the Chiefs played in the dance, I mean, anybody I think could have beat them.
I'm
That is
excited
true.
to see what JJ can do.
So am I. Yep, I want to see. That was so shitty.
Did you hear anything about the spring game Michigan had last weekend? It was, I guess it was a up and down day for Underwood, but he ended the spring game with a 88-yard touchdown pass.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
but obviously spring game, so a lot of the plays were getting blown dead early and stuff like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
no contact to the quarterback.
Right. Lions Chargers, they're playing in the Hall of Fame game.
Yep.
Did see that. Yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow night, man, round 1. Gonna be a late night. I'm excited. I'm gonna be screaming because I just got a feeling that my team is gonna pick best available at that spot, and it's most likely gonna be an offensive lineman. I used to be a huge Wings fan. I used to watch them all the time. But I kind of, same with like the NBA. I used to be a huge Detroit Pistons fan, but when they started doing lockouts and player strikes and all that bullshit and changing the rules for the games, I kind of watch and do check scores and shit like that. You know, I do know the Wings didn't make the playoffs this season, but yeah, I kind of stopped and lost interest, I guess you would say.
This is that play from the spring game.
Ooh, Stevie Y number 19. Oh, that dude was wide open.
Yep.
Yeah, man, the Wings were always a pretty solid team, and then they kind of went, you know, a lot of people said they used to buy some of their Stanley Cups by bringing in veterans on the cheap because, you know, veterans wanted to win Stanley Cups. But Steve Yzerman's my favorite NHL player of all time, always has been. My favorite defensive player of all time. Never got to finish his career because he got fucking. It was in the freaking limo accident or whatever. So the Vladimir Konstantinov, number 16, that was my favorite defenseman. But yeah, Wings had some solid ass teams. Yeah.
Yep. Underwood went 12 for 26 for 187 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
Good. You never got into any hockey or anything like that, did
No.
you still watch a little bit of basketball, but not like you do football.
Got you, Big Rick.
Big Richard. Big Dick 69 me. So is he saying if you have a big dick, he wants 69 you?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know either. He
Yes.
said yes. Big Richard's like, yo, I need a job. This place is bullshit. Hire me up there. Here's the story behind that. When I was 8, I got to spend Christmas with my dad for Christmas Eve. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So who was your favorite Red Wing? Or what was the jersey? Dude, you could wear a freaking t-shirt or long sleeve t-shirt and then a freaking hockey jersey outside in the wintertime. Them shit they're thick, they're comfy, keep you warm.
Yeah, I like hockey. I just never really got into it.
And I used to play hockey growing up. Well, back when Papa was a huge. He kind of got out at the same time I did when they started doing lockouts. So they wouldn't have a season, you know, half a season type shit, and he kind of got out of it too. But he was worse than me. He was about as bad as me as a Lions fan. That's how he was as a Red Wings fan.
I can
He
see
used to
that.
have this Used to have this freaking like oil freaking type freaking candle freaking thing that he'd light every game. Put
I
on his
think
fucking jersey, have his Red Wing blankie and shit like that.
I think I remember that thing you're talking about. I don't think I ever saw it lit though. I remember we used to go to general games with Papa a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. I've only had 2 NHL jerseys, and that was an Iserman jersey and a Konstantinov jersey. I like Fedorov, even though he's a one-way player. Hell yeah. They got it. NHL playoffs going on right now also.
See, didn't even know that.
Yeah. We had we were the Wings needed to win a game like 3 weeks ago against like Edmonton. Then we went on a tear, like won like 3 or 4 games in a row, but it was too late, too late. Capitals are up 2-0 against the Canadians.
Yeah, my favorite hockey team.
Toronto's up 2-0 against the freaking Senators, which Toronto's always struggled in the freaking playoffs.
My favorite hockey team is the Sudbury Bulldogs.
Nice. 99. That was a long ass time ago. Good. Did you even remember 99?
Nope.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Yeah. Golden Knights tied with the Wild. Florida leads Tampa Bay 1-0. Stars and Avalanche are playing right now in a tied 1-1 series. Capitals. Washington's up 2. So yes, I had to say I'm old now. I feel the pain. When I'm sitting on a podcast doing a podcast with my son next to me, I'm freaking old.
Yeah, Reaper. I mean, you say you're old, but you're not as old as Triggs.
Maybe. I don't know how old Reaper is.
He was born in 91. I'm assuming.
Oh, 91? I didn't pay it. Oh, yeah, 8. There you go. When he was 8. So the 99, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit older than that. Little bit. Just turned 34 a month ago. Gotcha.
He's burping.
You said 99. That's why I asked Goody. Do you even remember that? Because Goody was born in December of 99. Young puck. Hell yeah. So I got therapy again tomorrow. I had it today. They have freaking kicked my ass, man. And I had the assistant. And then tomorrow I get the actual therapist dude. And he said he's going to put this freaking cup thing on my arm and then pump like oxygen or something into it, however it does it. And it does,
the suction cup things.
I don't know, but like it makes it look so you're only getting like 50% of your blood flow to your muscles.
Yeah, it leaves a bunch of bruises on your arm or wherever you do it.
Well, it's just a band, like a wrap that goes around it, and then it's got a thing to plug it. No, not them things. Them things suck. But I'm supposed to do my workouts with this thing on, and I'm like, dude, bro, you do realize I have a heart condition, right? Like, you're not trying to kill me, right? Like, he's like, no, he's like, I'll read a little more to see if we can do it. I'm like, I guess the only way to find out and just try it, right? Just try it, right? Well, I'm like, shit. I mean, I have I can do the exercise how they are, but I'll fake it till I make it to get through this bullshit, right? So I got tomorrow and then 3 appointments next week, and then I'm gonna tell my surgeon I need to go back to work. Whether I'm hurting or not, I'm gonna have to fake it till I make it. That's for sure. Hell yeah.
Hopefully they got a AED on standby just in case.
Right? No doubt. Clear. Yeah, because when I'm off, I don't know. I don't know if my life insurance carries through. I mean, I don't know if I got to be active. What's going on with that? I mean, I'm assuming because I got 18 months of a job hold type shit for all my union shit. So I'm assuming. So at least you get a little bit of money. And not a lot because I'm not worth that much, but I mean, it's a little bit of money. I think you and your sister each get 125, and then mom gets 250 out of that one, but then mom gets the full other one.
Yeah.
So you have to take it up with her if you need a loan. Oh shit! Yeah, right. Everybody's missed this pretty face. The nice salt and pepper beard that Trig's got going on.
I know.
It stopped growing, man. I can't. Doesn't look like it's getting. I mean, sometimes it feels like it's getting longer, but then other times I think it's like dying. Like I need to trim the ends.
Mine's to the point where I can't tell if it gets longer or not.
Well, yours like I don't know. You got weird pubic hair on your face. You got a bunch of curlies.
Because I mean, it's pretty long. It just doesn't look like it.
The shoulder sucks, but honestly, I have way more. I think I feel like I have way more range now. It's sore, but I have way more range now than I did before the second surgery. So whatever he did seemed to give me more range, but they can't figure out why I'm still having pain down here. And he said, "Good luck finding, unless I'm a rich dude and can pay for shit myself. Good luck finding an insurance company or anything that's going to pay for a surgeon to go and search for where my bicep healed and like attached and scarred in." Because he says like finding a needle in a haystack and it does not show up on an MRI. Because obviously my bicep's not attached up here anymore because they cut it and they didn't re-sew it on the first surgery, which I guess is common. And I guess sometimes when it heals, that's why people get what they call a Popeye arm, the Popeye bicep thing, but they got the ball. It's because it determines where the bicep reattaches and heals. And I don't know if mine attached maybe closer up, so I'm still getting strain out of it. I'm not sure, but I still have pain in the bicep, and there's no explanation why. And he has no idea. Those two surgeons told me they have no idea. So I'm just like, I guess this just might be something I have to fucking live with because they're like they said, no one's gonna go in there and hey, I went and did me some Top Golf a little bit early. 3 weeks out of surgery is probably a little bit too early to go and try to do some golf. But maybe if I was a good golfer and didn't smack the ground before I hit the ball, I'd probably be all right. But that sudden stop on the just surgically repaired shoulder did not feel very well.
It's good for it. Toughen it up.
Hey, the older you get, the harder it is to control pain. Like before, like pain, I thought I had a high tolerance for pain. But these last few, I think once you hit 40, that shit goes out the window.
Wild take.
My son's shit. Yeah, I heard it took him like 16 holes to hit any decent shots.
I hit decent shots. It took me like 15 holes to start putting shots together, like consecutive.
Well, how'd Big Richard do?
I mean, we tied, so
Did you guys scramble golf?
yeah.
Is that really considered a tie then?
I mean, yeah, we didn't play stroke play. So we technically, the 2v2 we tied.
Who carried who? You carry Bourbon or Bourbon carry you?
So Bourbon carried me the first 9, and then he stopped carrying or something. I don't know, but started playing terrible.
He stopped carrying. He's like, ah, fuck it.
The drink started flowing. I guess we can say
Yeah.
that.
I know, man. I'm gonna try to get out. I need to try to get out here in the next couple weeks and start hitting some golf balls. I'm not missing another fucking golf season. I mean, it's bad enough I could barely golf to begin with, but I still enjoy doing it, even though I get mad and shit. I have a temper when it comes to golf. Let me tell you. You want to go with us on May 11th? Where are you going on May 11th?
Garland.
Where's
Jake's
that at?
birthday is the 10th, up by Mark.
Man, that's a long fucking way to go. You gonna swing through and swoop me up?
Are you in the 44th Discord, Reaper? He said he'll pick you up on the 10th.
Yeah. Just I was able to find a pic of the white one I had. This. I would be golfing. I want it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't know if I can do. Maybe if we do like the scramble type,
Yeah,
because then I can be. Because then I could be like, yo, that's a good shot. I don't need to swing. But
Yeah,
like,
me and you versus Big Richard and Bourbon.
hey, I mean, I'd be down with that. I'm not on the 44th Discord. Goody out the you in that Lost Souls sanctuary
Yeah.
thing? You have to get that picture and check it out for me. Why aren't you in the 44th parallel Discord, Reaper?
Well, if you would like to join, there you go.
Man, yeah. Especially like during football season, man, we do picks and we do different kinds of shit like that. We put it out there for viewers or people in the Discord. They want to fill them out. We put blank sheets out. We do it for UFC. We do that kind of cool, fun shit.
Whoa, Big Richard.
I'll pay for
calm
gas.
down.
Goody pays for your golf. Perfect. That's what I'm talking. Goody. That's what I'm talking about. What you mean? Is that what you mean? Calm down. You can't pay for my golf. You can't take your dad golfing.
Not to Garland.
What you mean? Put money aside. Can y'all believe that?
I'm trying to get my car fixed.
He can't take his father golfing. As much money as I spent on that kid growing up. Seriously. He can't.
I'm trying to get the exhaust fixed and stuff.
Because Goody, Goody and his vehicles, he
I
can't
got
drive a
bad luck.
vehicle that don't get a frickin' some kind of manifold leak.
I think it's the catalytic converter. It's in it's at the front of the engine.
So maybe it's. Are you sure it's not the fucking donut after they've come together and drop?
That's Bourbon and I are gonna look at it next week. He stopped by today with his scanner, and because
Goody's buying.
So we got some stuff.
Bourbon. Seriously, shouldn't
check
Goody
out.
pay? Shouldn't Goody pay for his dad to come golfing with y'all for Big Richard's birthday? That's what I'm saying, Burby.
So I'm paying for everyone. I'm dropping $300 so we can go golf.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like Bourbon can pay for Big Richard's because it's his birthday, and you can pay for mine for just the father-son time that we're gonna have, the quality time we're gonna have together. As I'm screaming at you because we're losing.
I got you. I'll pay for you. Hey, Bourbon. How's that simulator looking? We can plug that into the PC, and then I think we can download the Garland course right on there.
Oh no, we're not. We're not golfing on a fucking simulator. Hell no. Hell no. No. Them things. Hey, them things aren't that fun.
460?
460.
No, it'll be $70 a person.
For $70 for 18 holes?
Yeah.
This time of year? In fucking
Yeah.
April, or in fucking May?
It's a prestigious golf course. They have 4 courses, all 18
What you get?
holes.
What you get? Freaking full steak dinners and shit?
No.
They don't
You
give
wanna
you
know
a
how much?
steak at the turn?
You want to know how much it is after the 15th?
Hmm.
$130.
Holy shit.
Oh, you charge $460 for the simulator. Well, looks like everyone's getting a golf membership. We're coming over to Cadillac.
I'll go there and golf too. I don't care. Why are we going to what? Big Richard? Why are we going? What's the yardage on that fucking course?
What one?
There's
There's-
that's the other one. So, was there 3 or 4 courses there?
At Garland, there's 4.
Gotcha. So is that better? Are them better than the Dream and the Nightmare?
I couldn't tell you. I've only played 1 course at Garland, and I haven't played either of the Dream or the Nightmare.
I mean, you get a chance. They're fucking crazy sweet courses,
Yeah,
and
I wanna-
they're
them.
pricey too.
Reaper, yes, absolutely. I'm usually in 3 to 4 leagues.
Oh yeah, we do fantasy football.
I'm thinking about running 2 leagues this year. One for like beginners and one if you want to throw like $20 a person.
This chat log is driving me whatever crazy.
If only you had internet.
Oh, lag, chat lag.
Let's go. Love to hear that, Reaper. Me too. I'm big fantasy football fan.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
was-
yeah.
In my 2 money leagues last year, I took first in one, and then the other one I was middle of the pack.
I got put out in the fucking playoff. Who won that last? Who won last season? I don't even remember.
I
I had a
Don't
team to
remember
do
either.
it too, but
Brandon, I think maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even think I ever. I don't think I ever paid, unless you paid for me.
I did.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, how much was that one? 50. Wasn't that
50.
50
Yeah.
bucks? Damn. Getting crazy. That's a weird league too.
Yeah. I don't think I'm playing in that one again if Billy's running it.
Yeah, that thing's fucking weird. Like, I don't understand how some of the teams did as good as they did with the fucking players. Like the way they draft is
Yeah.
fucking boggles my mind. And I didn't technically get to draft my team because where was I at? Something was
You
going
were
on. Oh, we're on a cruise. We
on
were
a
in
cruise,
Alaska on
yeah.
a fucking cruise boat.
And I was drunk at Bourbons
Yeah.
drafting for both of us.
Well, gotta
Bourbon,
hook
just
it
go
up.
fix it yourself. You'll be good to go.
Right? Get your own. Yeah, get your own line. Run it to get a ladder out there. Run it to the pole. You good to go.
Big Richard, what course are we playing? I think last time we played Monarch. I say we play Swamp Player.
Right, I hear you. I don't care where we play.
Or Fountains.
Probably gonna, we'll see if mom lets me go. tell her she can come up and come to your house and spend time with Sweet Pea
They're not gonna
while
be
I'm
here.
golf. Oh, where are they gonna be?
They have a bridal shower Saturday, and then
Oh,
they're coming home Sunday.
gotcha. So they'd be down at her parents'.
Yep.
Gotcha. $20-round draft league. Holy fuck. An auction.
Auction league. Okay. I'll trig nap you. Stand outside looking homeless.
What? Oh, trig nap you. Nice. Just be like, y'all can just message Mama Goody and be like, hey, we're having a birthday party for Big Richard at the golf course, and we would really like Triggs to go. Can
You
he
know
come
what,
out?
Bourbon?
Can he really come out and play?
I forgot all about that. You just had to bring it back up.
That's some funny shit. You did get stranded like a homeless dude.
Bourbon just left me all alone.
I will be coming to your house on. So Mom wanted to know if we were coming on Friday or Saturday, and I'm like, well, we probably will go on Saturday, so Goody's not working because
Yeah.
we got to come home the same day because we can't leave Stan home by himself. And I don't know how Stan would do with your new puppy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'd be fine because we could bring his cage. But then you got to listen to him.
Best day of my life picking up a fat leprechaun on the side of a highway. Wow.
That's right, but he didn't take you to the end of the rainbow, did he?
Nope.
Or did he let you taste the Skittles? Oh, we're not right.
Wild.
He's a good boy. He made it to the balls. Damn. He didn't want to share his goodies.
Is Mama Goody still up?
No,
No. Darn.
no. She's been sick all day.
I was gonna call her when we were done.
Yeah.
Tell her that we were stealing you for the weekend.
You can tell her on Saturday when we come up.
There we go.
I don't know, man. As long as I get to cuddle with Bourbon. Bourbon, keep me warm. You can rub beards together, sword fight, all the stuff that guys do when their wives are not around.
We call it dagger fighting.
Well, that too. Mine's more like a pocket knife, but whatever. Same difference. Same difference. Yep. We'll probably get our ass kicked, Goody. Not gonna lie.
Now we got this.
You better be on your game. I mean, I might still be able to putt. Probably should be able to putt all right. Because that's just, yeah, I'll be able to putt.
We got this.
But I know I'm not gonna be able to full swing a driver. Not even the 3/4 what I would do. 3-in pocket knives are great. Easy to hide and still usable. You got that right. What I'm saying still gets the job done. You can still make babies with the 3-inch pocket. Just saying.
All right. You got anything else for tonight?
No, man. I'm just sitting here bullshitting. I don't got a whole lot. I know you got to work in the morning. Probably want to get your ass ready for bed.
Apparently, I got to call Big Richard and see what he needs.
Oh, yeah, that too. That too. So, where are we gonna go tonight?
I think we're gonna go show Trip some love.
Go show Trip Gang some love. I need to start doing some more so I can start picking a few people.
All right, guys. Tomorrow is a off Thursday. I will be streaming Friday, and then Saturday we got Solo Scott coming on the podcast.
Nice.
So I will catch you guys Friday. Much love, everyone. Appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with us,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
and we will catch you later.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all the real MVPs. Riding with us every night through wins and defeats. From East Coast to West, y'all complete the scene. Cheers to the fans, y'all the link in this team. Hoops and touchdowns, y'all kept us live. From the courts to the fields, kept the chatter in stride. Watched every highlight, every buzzer beat. Tapped in every night, keeping the vibe so sweet. Applause to the fam, ain't nothing but love. Cheers to every viewer, y'all rise above. This 44 show, y'all kept it strong. We'll be back, no doubt, keep rolling along. Applause to the fam, ain't nothing but love. Cheers to every viewer, y'all rise above. This 44 show, y'all kept it strong. We'll be back, no doubt, keep rolling along. Jerseys and cleats, y'all know every stat. Debates and laughs, we tip our hats to the ones riding shotgun through thick and thin. Yeah, with your spirit that lets the game